Good morning, students. Today we are going to start our new chapter, that is motion. First we will know what is the meaning of motion, children. You people had seen mostly all living organisms can migrate from one place to another. That is your motion. You people are walking, running, then you had seen the movement of vehicles, falling of fruit, then flight of bird. So what happens, children? This all things are going to be migrate from one place to another. So they are showing certain movement. So that movement is only known as your motion. Okay, children? But you had seen the green plants. That green plants are having one fixed place. But their leaves are migrating. When the wind blows, they also used to move. So that is also showing the motion. Okay, children, I hope you people had understood the meaning of motion. Some examples are given, as you can see. The ship is running in the sea. That is also in motion. A boy is walking. That is also in motion. A kite is flying in the sky. That is also in motion. And you can see a bus is traveling from one place to another. So, this is also a type of your motion only. I hope you understood the examples of motion. But children, sometimes what happens? Something is in a stationary position and the other thing is migrating. So both the object, when they will observe, they will found that both the things are, that is, suppose I am sitting in a train. Okay, suppose I am sitting in a train and I am watching outside, one boy is standing. So for me, that boy is in motion, but for that boy, that train and me will be in a motion. So keep remember, children, for different objects, different things may be in a motion. Though the boy is in a stationary phase and me who is traveling in the train is also in a stationary phase. But both are in a motion. Okay, children? Then if you are standing aside a road, then you had seen trees around you, that is in a stationary motion. But when you are traveling in a bus, they will appear that they are in a motion. Understood, children, what I am trying to tell you? Actually, they are in a stationary phase. But when we are traveling by vehicle, we will found that that particular tree is in a motion form. Okay, children? So any position that will be considered as an observation point is known as your reference point. Okay, children? Then it is not easy to study the types of motion. We are the witness of our daily lives. Then a person is walking along with the motion of the legs and different parts of the body like hand, head, etc. is also moving. When a vehicle is in a motion, maybe the different objects actually which are in stationary phase, that will be visible in the form of your motion. Okay, some more examples. While cycling, the motion of your leg, the motion of its pedal, the motion of the chain and the motion of the tires, all are different types of motions. Okay, children? Then, generally different parts of bodies are in motion at different direction and they used to travel at distance. Suppose I am coming to the school by walking, it takes me 5 minutes to come to the school. Another person who is coming by the bus or that particular vehicle or by bicycle, it will take different time. Okay, so it depends what is the mode of movement and what is the distance is going to be traveled. As per that only it will show the motion. Okay, children. In this situation, to study the linear motion of an object, we considered following two simplification. The first one, a point is considered as a representative of the whole object and the motion of this point along a straight line is taken into consideration. Okay, children, we choose this point such that the complete center of the mass of the objects seems to be located at this point. So, the first point what it is showing, it is showing one figure. 3 persons are traveling, and that 3 persons are traveling in a straight line. Straight line means one path is there. Suppose we talk about the highway, that is a linear motion. All the objects are traveling in a linear manner. But in the same manner, if any turning will come, definitely we will move to that turning. So at that point, what happens? The motion will be changed. Then children, it depends on the mass also when we are traveling. Bulkier the body will be there, the movement will be little bit slower. Then description of motion. One example is given. Suppose from point O to D, the distance will be your 10. Then D to C 20, then C to B 40, then A to B 50, and so on. That movement is there. Now, suppose you take the example, that is the beginning of the motion is from point O, that will be the initial point, and might be the final point will be your A. So the total distance from O to A will be 50 kilometers. Okay. And what you have to do now, we have to calculate path. Suppose B to C to reach D. B to C to reach D. So what will be the total path? From B to C and from C to D. What will be the total path? So we can say that OA plus OD. That will be total OA plus OD. We have to calculate. OA 50 kilometer and your AD 40 kilometer. Okay. So you will travel 90 kilometer. Means if any object is traveling from point O to point A. Okay children. From point O to point A. It travels 50 kilometer. Then again, if that particular object is traveling from point A to point D, that is returning back. It's not going to its initial position, but it comes to the point D. So what will be the total distance? From point A to O is total 50 kilometers. So OA equals to 50 kilometers. Then while returning back, it comes to the final position, that is D. So up till D it is 40 kilometers. So total path it travels, that will be your 90 kilometers. So you can say that the initial position is object O and the final position is object D. Okay children. So the point, that is the migration from one place to another, is known as its displacement. So how much displacement it had done? 10 kilometers displacement it had done. And children, this is a numeric value, so it is also known as your scalar quantity. And it will have its magnitude. It will have its magnitude. Numeric quantity means your scalar quantity. And it will also have its magnitude. Then see children, to represent the displacement of an object, as you people are knowing that from distance O to A is 50 kilometer, displacement from O to A is 50 kilometer. Okay. When you will travel from OA to AO, that is from initial to final and final to initial. Any object is traveling from initial point to the final point and from final point to the initial point. What is the total distance that particular object had traveled? It will be 100 kilometer. But the displacement means it had been not moved from one place to another. Though it had traveled and it will come to its original point. So that will be your 0. That will be your 0. Okay children. Here one more example is given. A man walks 3 meters towards the east. Later he moves 8 meters towards the north. Then 3 meters towards the west. A to B 3 meter, B to C 8 meter, C to D 3 meter. What will be the total distance? So we will add up and you will come to know. And the magnitude will be from A to D. So A to D we can assume that it is equal to B to C. So the magnitude will be, or the displacement will be your 8 meter only. Okay children, next class we will continue about the speed and velocity.